The gazelle wakes up knowing that it has to run faster than the fastest lion, else it is going to be eaten for breakfast or lunch or dinner. Now, the lion also wakes up knowing that it has to run faster than the fastest gazelle, else it will go to bed hungry. And here's the notion here, or the lesson. He said, whether you are the lion in the African, region, or you are the gazelle, everybody has to run. Everybody wakes up in the morning knowing they have to run. Many of us are not running. This is 1 year you have to run, but not run like a gazelle, run like a lion. The lion, there's no recession that will happen in this world that will make a lion go hungry. Come on, who understands what I'm talking about? There's no recession. Can you tell the lion in the African jungle, dear lion, there's a recession in 2023. You will not eat this year. Can you say that to a lion? If all the animals in the jungle have to be dead, the lion will have his own share. So if this year is your year, you have to act like the lion. And what makes a lion is the attitude. It's the attitude. It's the lifestyle. Lion does not eat dead meat. It's fresh kill. Come on. Fresh kill. The lion is the lion because of the attitude. The lion wakes up in the morning and says, I need a fresh meat today. I need a fresh kill today. I'm not going to eat last night meat. What is the moral of the story? You must hate the result you got last year. You must be hungry for 2023 and say, I must do way better this year. Right? This year, I'm hungry. This is a different year, and I'm going to kill it this year. That's the attitude you must have this new year. You don't have this attitude of, we're going to see. We're going to see what happens, No, I'm the liar. I eat first. I kill first. I'm going to the new year. Come on, I need some people to roar right now. Come on. Roar. Oh, I don't have lions here. Where are my lions? Roar! Right? It's your year. It doesn't matter who is losing. It doesn't matter who is failing. It doesn't matter who is struggling. Not you. Right? We have lions here. I'm going to get my own take this year. I'm getting my meat this year. Right? It's my year. And that's the attitude. The lion is the lion because of the attitude. It's not bigger. Right? It's not even the strongest animal. But the lion, ladies and gentlemen, has a different attitude. It's about the attitude. And what's the attitude this year? Live the lifestyle of where you're going. Okay? Have the lifestyle of a wealthy person. Drop the lifestyle of poverty. Sometimes people are talking about, oh, somebody's poor. And then I hear people say that. We poor people. Not me. Right? I don't use such words. Even when I wasn't this wealthy. You can never hear something like that say, we poor people. How? I'm not one of them. Right? Again, people will call you arrogant. But again, remember, niceness does not pay the bills. The people encouraging you to be poor, the day you are late on your bills and you ask them to help you, will they help you? Right? Will they? Many will even insult you and say, that's how you do all the time. You're always begging. Okay? So it's important that you build a new lifestyle. Who is ready for number, right? I think I'm number 8. Who is ready? Come on, if you're ready, type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Number 8, if you're ready, type I'm ready, I'm ready. Who is ready for me? Who is ready? Number 8. Okay, good. Have a low risk investment. Okay, come on. Have a low risk investment. Everybody type, have a low risk investment. One of the biggest mistakes I realize a lot of people make, they have all other types of investment except a low risk one. All of you know how to do crypto, you know how to do Forex, you know how to do all this risky stuff you do all the time. But you don't do a low risk investment. You say, oh, the returns is too low. I'm not interested. I want something that will give me, that will blow. I want something big, something mega. And I think this is one of the biggest mistakes of people who are financially down. The little hard-earned money, guess what they put everything into? All into a low risk, high risk investment. And I keep saying, don't do that. In fact, at the beginning of your investment journey, okay, break down your investments into 3 categories: low risk, mid risk, and high risk. And don't even do the mid and high until you get a mentor to guide you. But the low, you can easily start doing that. Treasury bills, right? Fortune 500 stocks. And if you're doing the stocks, do long term. Look at what's going on right now, where what's going on? Technical team, right? Oluwatope has been waiting. The countdown is going on him buying, right? What's going on IT? What's going on with the technical glitch on people being able to pay? I need an update. Farouk, are you there? Right? So Fortune 500 stocks, right? Again, do long term, because even Fortune 500 stock is dropped. Tesla shares is dropped significantly, right? So I ultimately tell people, why not start with low risk investments? Things that whatever happens, you get your money. Okay? What's it called now? What do you call it now? Fixed deposit, right? You could do a fixed deposit with some money, right? They give you some 2%, 5% rather, 4%. Do something, right? Make sure you have some form of low risk investment that you're doing this year. How many of you would do that? If you do that type, I'm going to do it. Have some low risk. It's not good returns, it's not high returns, but do it. Do it, guys. Do it. You have to. Please, I don't want you guys to give anybody numbers. It doesn't take more than 5 minutes to fix that landing page. Can you just do it, right? Instead of just giving out numbers. It doesn't take more than 5 minutes. But it's taking you a long time. Somebody needs to get a query in my team. So, do a low risk investment. Are you ready for number 9? If you're ready for number 9, type I'm ready, I'm ready. Come on. If you're ready for number 9, type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Number 9. So let me give you an example of a low risk before I go on when it comes to real estate. So real estate has 3 different categories, because I know a lot of you are also here because you want to do real estate investment. Real estate has about 3 different categories. There is a low risk type of real estate investment. One of it is called real estate investment trust. Can everybody type it? Real estate investment trust. So there are certain kinds of real estate investment trust, okay, that are very low in terms of the risk level, okay? And they give you like guaranteed return on investment. Grant Cardone does it. You can invest with Grant Cardone. Of course, it's minimum of $250,000, for accredited investors, right? You put in $250,000 every month. Grant Cardone gives you something as its tenants pay, because they will use your money to buy more real estate, rent, cash producing real estate assets. And as Grant gets tenants to pay him rent, he gives you a part of that rent, and you keep collecting that regularly. That's real estate investment trust. Stephen Akintayo does that as well through what we call GVEST. GVEST is a registered cooperative, licensed cooperative, right, where people put funds together and give it to GTEx Homes. And GTEx Homes invest in Dubai, invest in US, invest in UK, invest in Nigeria as well. And guess what? Every year, we'll cut you a check. You get something, right? Every year you get something. Now, that is some form of what? Low-risk investment. Now, hey, if you decide to do the investment yourself, your returns will be higher than what GTEx is going to give you. But guess what? GTEx is putting his or her reputation on the line. GTEx is saying, hey, let me go do the business. I take all the risk. I'm guaranteeing I'm going to be giving you something on a regular basis, right? So what that does is it takes the risk off you and makes it almost at no risk for you. Are you learning, guys? Right? It makes it almost at no risk for you. So these are some of the wisest way, rich people keep getting richer. Even at my level, this year, for example, I give it so that you understand that it's not just a thing that, it's certain people that do it. Even at my level, we do it. As I speak to you, I have low risk investment. I have also invested in other people's businesses. Okay? Aside my own, I have done that because you want to do that. I give you a practical example. I don't know if you know an hotel called Four Seasons. I don't know if you know Four Seasons. If you know Four Seasons, type I know Four Seasons. I know Four Seasons. Now, Four Seasons is owned by a man called Al-Walid. Al-Walid is one of the Saudi prince. Okay? But guess what? One of the major owners of Four Seasons is who? Bill Gates. Okay? So what's happening there, right? Bill Gates has allowed Al-Walid, he knows who are his partners, they buy properties, they build this hotel, they call it a 5-star hotel, not luxurious. Now, Bill Gates doesn't want to bother his head about running a hotel. He doesn't know how to run a hotel. He's always been a tech guy, doesn't know anything about that. But you, Al-Walid, you know all those things. You and Donald Trump, you know all this real estate stuff. Well, I'm going to give you my money. And as Four Seasons makes profit, Al-Walid is able to cut Bill Gates a cut. Are you learning, guys? These are secrets of rich people. They don't just invest in their own business. They look for other people's business that they can get some form of security in, and then they put in their money for some returns while they continue to also do their business. And this is the biggest mistake many of you are making. Many of you think the only business you invest in is your own. Foul. Big mistake. So what now happens is that you now see a lot of you having to run multiple businesses. You wear yourself out. Many of my colleagues in the real estate sector that we started together in Nigeria cannot even leave Nigeria for 1 week on holiday. Some cannot leave for 1 month because they didn't even build a structure around their business. They're almost dead. Everything is on them, right? And that's not how to build a business. You want to build your business that such a way that even at some point you retire from your own business and move on to another exciting business opportunity. But not just that, you also want to invest in other people's business and let them give you some returns. This year, for example, I'm starting a new company, which will become the major company I'm going to be spending most of my time in, as I'll be handing over the CEO of my company this year to somebody to manage. I've tried 15 years, I've done a good job. So I'm setting up a venture capitalist company this year. And that's part of why we're giving grants. We're giving, on my birthday, we're giving 2 entrepreneurs $5,000 each. And then we're going to do that all through this year. And I will later announce that. It's a venture capitalist company. We're just going to be looking for great ideas, great young businesses, just start investing, right? The goal is to invest in 10,000 businesses in the next 5 years, okay? And the profit that comes from that will continue to run my foundation even years when I'm long dead, okay? So what is the lesson here? You successfully run a business, is doing well, be taking some portion of it, start putting into other businesses. But be sure you have mentorship around this. Be sure, again, just get mentorship. Please, anything I'm teaching you, get somebody to help you. Don't do it alone. Don't be greedy. All this I can do it by myself. I don't need anybody's help. Come on. Wake up and be smart. Right? Everybody say be smart. Come on, everybody type be smart. Be smart. So in real estate investment trust is one of those things you can do. Now, how many of you have at least 10 million naira to invest? Now, in dollars, I don't know if you have at least $50,000 because our real estate investment trust, we only do $50,000 if you want the dollar version. If you want the naira version, we only do 10 million naira. If you have up to that and you want to do real estate investment trust with my company, GTEX Homes, can you type me? You can send it just to the panelist. Just type me if you have up to that. Right? You don't need to make it to everyone. Okay? For all of you who are asking, how do I get recording? I've mentioned that already. Go to the YouTube. Dr. S. Akintayo on YouTube is there. You'll be able to watch it there. Just subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay, so I have somebody here. Okay, for all of you who can afford that much, but here's what I will ask you to do today. Contact this number and let the person know you're calling from me. +234 81 okay 800 00618 +234 818 00618. Right? Let them know you're calling from me and you would like to invest with GVest Cooperative, right? So you'll be able to learn how you can do fractional real estate investment and be entitled to returns on a regular basis. Now, number 9. Are you ready for number 9? If you're ready, type I'm ready, I'm ready. Number 9, come on, everybody. If you're ready for number 9, type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Come on. Can I see my ready people? Okay, mid-risk investment. I mentioned that earlier, but I'm going to give you an example of mid-risk. Example of a mid-risk is called land banking. Everybody say land banking. So now, there are several other sectors, right? But I'm focusing on my forte. I'm a real estate giant, right? So there are mid-risk in equity, in shares, even in stocks. There are types of stocks that are high, there's types of stock that are mid, there's types of stock that are low. So in every sector, there's the low, mid, high. So you need to know this. But I'm giving an example of real estate because that's my field. Land banking is one of those mid-risk real estate because, and I'll tell you one of the major reasons why. Whatever happens, you will hold your land if you bought it if you buy it through the right credible people, right? Whatever happened, the land is there, it's touchable, it's feelable, you can hold it, you can touch it. And it's a smart move that I have used and has saved me, right? Here's a particular property. When I started this property, I'll never forget it. And I've been proven right because sometimes when you start some of these things, and this is why you need to arm yourself with a mentor and the right information so that when some of your friends who don't even have results begin to talk rubbish, you know that you are dealing with somebody who already has results in what they are teaching you. So look at this, right? This is me, 2019. I just invested in this land. If you notice, thick bush, 2020, this is the same land. You can see third road, building on it, fence round already, right? A small office is there, security people are there. Now, here what has happened. 2019, when I bought this property, it was barely $2,000 when I bought this property. Today, the same property is 20 million naira, which is an excess of almost $50,000. If you put it in dollars, from 2,000 to $50,000. In 3 years, land banking. And in the next few months, the value will even go way higher, because I bought this property where the largest refinery in Africa is situated, where the largest seaport in Africa is situated, a free trade zone in Lagos is situated. Now, when I did, and this is very important because some people even bought this land from me and have collected refund. They literally got some people to convince them that all those projects were bogus, they were not going to happen, don't be deceived, and all manner. At the end of the day, many of them gave up and they lost. Today, it has paid off. So please don't lose your opportunity this year. Very important. Now, I think the code is working. Somebody just paid. So all of you can go back to the site. Either you're doing, please can somebody help me type all the various URL link, the three. We have www.globalwealthfestival.com/employee. We have the www.globalwealthfestival.com/entrepreneur. And then the third one is www.globalwealthfestival.com/grand access. And the code to use is birthday. So everybody go try it now. Can someone help me type the 3 URL so that people can go there and try it? It's working right now. So number 9 is land banking. I've built tremendous wealth through land banking, and I'm just about to get way, way richer because the refinery will be launched this coming week. Next week by the president of Nigeria, and that is just a game changer. The free trade zone will be launched also in a couple of months. And that just means that every property I have in that axis, I have about 4 estates in that axis. Every property I have in that axis is just about to go crazy. And I have hundreds of acres. This is how you become rich, guys. Okay? This is how you become rich. Victor Esson says, well, how can a beginner start? How a beginner starts is learning, right? You want to, and that's why I mentioned earlier, you want to get the information, because I told you, some people even started this, but gave up because they didn't have the deep knowledge of how does real land banking work? What years do you need to give it? What's the process? Because if you don't have all the information, one day you just hear one rumor about Nigeria, and the next thing you're saying is that, give me back my money, I'm not sure it's going to work. And I've seen people do that. That's why I always say, start with the knowledge, start with the education, start with the mentorship, get the support, be equipped. Because when you have the information, you'll be relaxed. In time of, I know what people told me, the refinery project was delayed. So I got people coming saying all manner, that project will never take off. It's a bogus scheme. It's this. You guys are just deceiving people. I got all manner, but I understand what I'm doing. I understand the concept. It's a global concept when it comes to land banking. It didn't just start in Africa. So I'm deep-rooted. I've done courses, I've done programs. I'm so armed, and I've done several other ones that work. So I know what I was doing, right? And this one has just worked as well. So if you're not well educated, right, you're going to panic at some point. That's why I always say, start with the knowledge. Don't even start with the investment. So if you start with the investment, now you're chicken out. Now you're going to join, so I made a mistake. I trust somebody. And we love to play victim in Africa. We just love it. We call pity parties and call everybody, guys, I've just failed. I just lost money. I think it's human being, not just Africans. It's human being. I just lost money. And everybody will come and say, oh, sorry about that. They're all scams. They're all just trying to deceive you. Oh, I've always known these things are not real. Don't do that. Every investment has a risk. And we've all lost money. I've lost a lot of money. But there's no reason to give up. Not at all. I keep at it, and I keep at it. So for those of you who want to also do land banking, call the same number. Okay? +234. So reach out to him. Again, use the word land banking. +234 81 818 0000 618 plus 234 818 000618. Reach out to him either on WhatsApp or by call, and he's going to help you in a great way. Last one, high risk. In the real estate sector, what type of investment is considered a high risk investment? Property flipping. Everybody say property flipping. Come on, everybody say property flipping. Now, property flipping is capital intensive and is a very high risk type of real estate investment. But guess what? It also gives the highest level of returns and at the shortest possible time. So in other words, you can literally get 100% of your money, depending on which economy you're operating in. You can literally get, 100% or 30% of your money in matter of weeks, 5 weeks, 10 weeks in real estate flipping, anywhere in the UK, in the US, in Dubai, anywhere, right? Using property flipping. But it's very risky because you could go by the concept of property flipping is simple, right? It simply means that you buy, Oluwatope says still having glitch. Farouk, the Grand Access promo is what Oluwatope wants. So I think the entrepreneur and the employee one has been fixed, but the Grand Access one hasn't been fixed. Farouk, can you confirm whether the Grand Access one has been fixed? So of property flipping, I'll give you a practical example. I had one of my partners, bought this property in Lekki, and the property was going for, as at that time, for about, as at that time was $1 million, right? He bought the property, got it fixed, it was a good location, made it even look better. No, he didn't even do anything on this because it was also a new property. But the owner, yeah, that's true. The property was actually worth $2 million, but the owner had cancer and urgently needed money. Okay, urgently needed money. So, Oluwatope, check it now. Farouk say all has been fixed. And he urgently needed money for his cancer treatment. So he needed to sell it and he needed cash. And the secret of property flipping is cash. You must have the bulk money and you must have it cash. You must be able to pay right away. So he was able to meet the person. Of course, they wanted to sell it higher, but he told them, hey, I have cash. I have $1 million. When I mean cash, I don't mean you are dealing with raw cash. What we mean is liquid, right? In other words, you're ready to pay everything at once. So he was able to tell that I have $1 million, I can wire it right away. And of course, the owner had to sell it, even though the value was $2 million. Now, 45 days later, he was able to sell that same property for $2 million to another buyer, and he made a whooping $1 million profit in 45 days. Everybody type $1 million in 45 days. Come on, everybody, type it. $1 million in 45 days. However, this partner of mine could have lost a lot as well. Let's assume he bought that property for $1 million. Within that within that 45 days, or within a couple of weeks, inflation hits. We saw how inflation has affected the whole world in 2020. Within that same period, the property market crashed. Okay, he might even end up selling that property for less than $1 million. So it's a very risky business, but it also gives a very huge returns once you figure it out, once you have all the support, you have all the ingredients. Again, what is my advice? Who can guess? What's my advice before you do property flipping or any high risk investment? Who can guess what is my advice? Can anybody guess? Find a mentor. Thank you. In fact, because the mentor will give you the knowledge, right? Right? But just even start with a mentor. Not even the knowledge, because how do you guarantee that you have the right knowledge? How do you guarantee that I've seen people literally go, Oluwatope says it's not working from my end. So what you can do, Oluwatope, you can do a transfer check the website. I'm sure it gives you a manual payment option if you want to use manual payment option. But you can click on the dollar option. There's Stripe. There's the pay stack option. And then the coupon code. What's the coupon code? Birthday. Okay, so it's birthday VVIP. Oluwatope, you are using the wrong coupon code. So for the employee, the word is birthday. I don't know why they made it complex, but I use the same code for all. While for the entrepreneur promo is birthday VIP. While for the grand access is birthday VVIP. So everybody, please, can you type that as well on Facebook, Farouk? We have a lot of people watching. So my advice is get a mentor. That should be the starting point for all of you who want to go into this. Get a mentor first, and get the opportunity to be able to have that support from such a mentor. And that way, I'll be open with the mentor. I've met people who, because they didn't have money, I remember somebody had a very terrible coaching session with someone. So she paid for the coaching. So where to start? So I said, so what's your budget? How much can you afford to start real estate? And the lady just said, I can't tell you anything now. I had to like, I don't understand. You paid me to coach. It's like you've come to a doctor and you have an ailment somewhere in your body, and then you say, can you show me? And you say, no, I don't want to show you, dear doctor. Like, it's very annoying. So don't join my coaching program, particularly my one-on-one coaching program, if you're not going to mention what's your budget, right? Because your budget determines what we can advise you to do. And then I say, I don't want to disclose. Like, I don't get it. Okay. So, but when you get a mentor, and it's a right one, and the factor to getting a mentor is that he has results. He's successful in what he's teaching you. Never get a mentor who is not successful in what they're teaching you. It's a disaster, right? For me, the qualification for you to be my mentor, you must have more results in that area than I do. So now I want to learn from you. So for all of you asking again, the coaching programs, the training programs I have. So let me go again and recap it for you. Can you see my screen, guys? If you can see my screen tab, I can see your screen. So here's what we have. We have this 3 quick promo you can take advantage of. This one has ended, but I'm extending it for you to take advantage of it today. It's called the Student and Employee Promo. You get VIP ticket to the Global Wealth Festival taking place on my birthday. You can watch from anywhere in the world. Virtual tickets to attend the event. You get one more access to Steve Akhtar University. You will get the recording of my various coaching programs, running to thousands of dollars. So you also get 3 of my latest book. Each is going for $47 as well. And for just $47 instead of $1,015. You want to use the coupon code birthday. If you go to the site, you see globalwealthfestival.com is 1,000, you see there. But if you use the coupon code birthday to reduce it to $47 for you. Okay, the second one, if you can afford it, is the entrepreneur promo. Now here you have 2 VIP, 2 tickets to the virtual ticket to the Global Wealth Festival holding on my birthday, worth $247. Global access, 1 month access to Steve Akhtar University, worth $247. 2-hour coaching session with me, with others as well. You get $500 worth of the recording of the Global Wealth Festival in Dallas, London, and Nigeria. You will get 4 of my books, okay, powerful books, right? I mean, as well as access to the Billionaire Habits Masterclass and book as well for $97 instead of $1,457. So the code to use for this one is birthday VIP. Birthday VIP. So please add the VIP to it because they didn't add it to what they did. So birthday VIP is the code. Visit again, globalwealthfestival.com/entrepreneur. and then use the code birthday VIP. It will reduce it to $97. There's an option for transfer. There's an option for manual payment or using your dollar card or a Nero card. My favorite is the Grand Access promo because this one has all the other ones the entrepreneur promo has, but more. It has 40 of my books. You get all my books that I've ever authored, 40 of them. You not just that, you get the audio version, you get the ones that have masterclass, you get that. In fact, this is worth over $3,000 and you're getting it for just $197. Man, it doesn't get better than that, right? And for me, that's my favorite. For you to get this, visit www.globalwealthfestival.com/grand access. Again, www.globalwealthfestival.com/grand access. But the code to use to reduce the price from $3,000 to just $197 is birthday VVIP. Birthday VVIP. That is the code to use. Now, oh, but Dr. Stephen, I cannot even afford $47. How can you help me? Well, to help you, go to my YouTube page. Okay? That is what I can recommend. My Dr. S. Akintayo on YouTube has so many resources for you. It's free. You can start there. So go subscribe to the channel. This year I have tons and tons of great content I'm going to be loading there. So go subscribe. It's free. It costs you nothing. Just go there, subscribe to the channel every day. I currently have, as you can see, on that channel alone, has over 200 videos at the moment. Over 200 videos. Go there, feed on these things, and you start growing by the day. Now, you have some little bit more money, okay? Why not go for the group coaching? About a group of between 10 to 30 people. So in this group coaching, you can subscribe for the real estate group coaching. You can subscribe for the forest group coaching or crypto group coaching or how to become an author, how to make money from writing books and being a public speaker. Now, this particular group coaching goes for between $5,000 to $10,000. A few of you in the group, and it's really powerful. It's a 3-month program. The $10,000 one is 6 months program. So you can go sign up. The website for all this coaching is mentorme.stephenakintayo.com. mentorme.stephenakintayo.com. You see all the various coaching options there. We also have the one-on-one coaching. So the one-on-one coaching has a 1-hour session for $1,000. It has a 1-day session for $5,000. If you're even in Dubai, you can come to my apartment, Burj Khalifa, for either breakfast or lunch or dinner, and we'll have a session one-on-one together. We also have the one-on-one that goes for 6 months for $15,000, and then the one-on-one that goes for 1 year for $20,000. So you can do any of this, or just come to YouTube and enjoy. Start from there. There's also a Facebook community you can join. There's a Telegram community for free. You can start at what I've done is at whatever level you are, I'm here to support you. Who is excited? Come on, if you're excited, type I'm excited. Are you excited about this? Are you looking at me? How many of you are excited about these opportunities? Okay, if you're excited, type I'm excited. Okay, but my advice, start somewhere. Okay, and stop expecting things to be free. You will not make money until you're willing to pay, okay, for what you're trying to receive. One of the biggest reasons people are poor is they want to make money without spending money. They want to be rich without investing. It doesn't work that way, okay? You can't be rich without paying something. Anything of value comes with a price. And whenever you're trying to get something of value without paying anything for it, you are about to lose. Okay? you're about to lose. Absolutely about to lose. And I've seen this happen over and over and over again. I've seen people lose so much. And what led to it was that they wanted to get something of value, but they don't want to pay anything. They just wish it can always be free. I just believe I'll always get it for free. Can't you make it free? Some people even talk as if somebody owes them, but nobody owes you. You owe yourself everything. You want success in life? Then you must be willing to pay for it. You must be willing to pay for the value you want. So can I bring up Deborah to share with us about the Stephen Akintayo grants that we have and some of the mistakes people are making and how people can apply? Do I have Deborah here, or who is part of the grant team that is here? Can admin please pull the person up? Right, so they can go. So I'm done. Did you get value today, guys? If you got value, type I got value. I'm going to take a few questions and then I'll bring Deborah up or anybody in the team. They're going to break down for you guys some of the how to apply for the Stephen Akintayo grant. Is a $5,000 per entrepreneur, and we're going to be doing for 1,000 entrepreneurs in the next 5 years. So if the team is here, let's have. So who has questions? If you have questions, just click on the question button. Go to the question button and you can type your question. Victor, thank you for thanking me. Now you, Simon, thank you. I appreciate it. You understand how to draw virtue. Very important when you learn from someone like this, you were supposed to pay, you got it for free. The first word should be thank you. A lot of us don't even have that culture. Remember, we've talked about lifestyle. I realize that rich people are full of honor. They're very courteous amongst themselves. Again, I'm not talking about how they treat their staff or people that are beneath them. But and I've seen a lot of rich people that even treat those who work for them very well. But I can tell you categorically, one of the secrets of rich people, they know how to make people feel good. They know how to appreciate things done for them. Because people don't even do it. Everybody always expects that they'll get things for free. Abibo says, can I sign up for the class after this lecture? Yes, you can. But the offer is about to close, so it can end at any time. So I advise you do it immediately. At least you do it today. Success Diary says, will you advise investing in Ikorodu for land banking? What do you mean by that? I have a massive estate in Ikorodu. In the same location, Fort Mainland Bridge is coming. And I encourage as many of you who are smart to invest in this estate. In fact, the price has gone up to 10 million. So we have just 20 slots for people to be able to buy that particular estate at 5 million instead of 10 million. So absolutely, but it's who you are buying from. Don't go and say Dr. Stephen asked me to buy Ikorodu. Many of you, again, penny wise, pound foolish. You think you can buy it cheaper. You go buy from Omonile, right? These people don't have integrity, right? Even this estate, I bought it inside another estate because I was scared of what was going to happen. So I looked for somebody who had over 1,000 acres and I bought hundreds of acres from the person. Of course, I paid more compared to if I were to have bought it directly from the family, but I secured the estate and I'm happy I did because the family eventually started court cases, did all manner, but we won because I wasn't even the one. I didn't even go to court once. Because guess what? I had a bigger estate that I just bought out of his own. So he fought all the battles and I enjoyed the sport. But if I was greedy to have felt that, oh no, I don't want to pay a higher amount. This person was charging me a lot. Let me just go and buy from the family direct. Well, all that money will have been down the drain by now. All the money, I will have lost everything if I had done that. So my advice to you, try to look for a credible person to buy from. Okay. And okay, you ask, so who is the credible person? I recommend myself. Any other credible person, go do your research yourself and be sure the person is credible, because I'm not going to go into that. I've had situations I recommended people. When things go bad, people say, but Dr. Zivi, you are the one that I saw the person on your page. You said we should do business with the person. So now I only recommend myself, right? If you go and pick somebody else, at least if it goes bad, you know that you were the one that picked that person. Okay. But either way, I mean, why won't I recommend myself? Because I have a good product. So this is the estate I'm talking about. You're going to have residential, it's going to have water city, water parks. It's going to be a beautiful estate. The new price is now 10 million, effective from next week, Sunday. But we have 20 plots for 5 million in the same place. Fort Milan Bridge will be passing in front of this estate. So here's an opportunity to pay just 5 million instead of 10 million that is starting from next week, Sunday. So call the office or call the number I gave you guys. So I gave you a number you can reach out to for all of you who want to invest in real estate. Plus 234-818-0000-618. His name is Joshua. Just tell him Dr. Stevens said I should reach out to you. I want the Ikorodu property, or I want any of your other properties. We have more than 20 estates, so pick which one you want. Daniel says, I wish I could get the first 6 points you mentioned earlier. Go watch it on YouTube, my friend. It's here, right? See, go watch it here. Dr. S. Akintayo, don't be lazy when it comes to information. I've taken the stress, I've done the video. It costs you nothing to go and watch the video again. Nothing. Come on, don't be lazy. Go watch the video again. Is it better to pay to get mentorship even when you don't have bigger capital to start up? Absolutely. Because from the mentorship, you will learn how to raise capital, right? And I've shared this a million times. From the mentorship, you raise the capital. I know how many of my mentees that I was able to break down how to raise capital. And they were great, right? Because the money you currently have cannot start the business to start with. So it's foolish not to go for the information. And this is why many people don't get mentorship, right? There's this mindset of the money I have is not even enough for the business. Now I want to go and dash somebody to learn. The trade secret of any business is the knowledge, it's not the product. Everybody's selling real estate. Everybody sells land, but they are not selling like Stephen Akintayo, because Stephen Akintayo has a trade secret that is 1700 years old. If I show you my course material, right, it will go give you history of land banking since the 1700s. So these are not something we just started. They don't have such. They may have more land, they may have, but the value, the land is not appreciating like mine. Okay? So it's the knowledge. The real business is the knowledge. It's not capital, it's not product. It's the trade secret. That's the real business. So the next question, Simeon. It says, please, sir, what will you consider the minimum budget to go into land banking? Simeon, I've told you, there's no minimum budget or highest budget. State your budget. That's all. Right? When you're dealing with me, sir, this is how much I have. I will show you the options we have. Mistake people make, they think that, and I've seen people do that, and I just laugh. They think that if they tell you their budget, maybe you now increase the value of the estates beyond the way some of us think. And it speaks to the caliber of people we deal with. Because when you step up your game, you know that in the world of real entrepreneurs, nobody raises price because you told them their budget. The budget just helps them to know which of the product to recommend to you. Abdulatif Busari says, sir, please, I'm grateful for today's privilege to participate in today's masterclass, but I only got a chance through the promo code. Don't have the capacity to pay for mentorship. Please, is there any other way of serving you? No other way. Go to YouTube. Start from there. Anonymous says, thank you so much. I'll consider my New Year gift. I'd like to ask, as recent graduate entrepreneur with low income of 100K, what kind of investment should I do? You can't invest 100K, right? Invest in the knowledge. I've taught you this, and I'm shocked some of you are still asking these questions. Invest in the knowledge. When you have the knowledge, you now know that, oh, I can even make money as a broker, matchmaking those who have the money and those who have the product. And I get a 5% or a 10%. And I gradually use that to build my capital. That's how I started. I wasn't born rich. So when I got the knowledge of real estate, the first thing I did was to be a middleman. But I got the knowledge first, because without the knowledge, there is no person who has money who will buy through me. But when they saw that I was very knowledgeable, I was so knowledgeable that when I started my own estate, people were investing with me. They knew I know what I was doing, right? They knew it wasn't going to crash. But many of you think capital is what you need. But capital does not help social capital. Capital, cash, is not equal to social capital. Social capital will even give you what cash can't give you. Trust, right? Trust. So what knowledge does, it places you in a place where you can attract social capital, where people say, I know this person knows this business. I'm going to risk I'm giving my money because I know he knows what he's doing. I've seen him serve somebody else for years. He's been faithful. He's going to run a good business. It's a privilege to be one of the early investors in his business. That's how I grew my business. People trusted me. People I've never met. People invest millions of dollars with me. Sometimes it's the day they've come to collect keys to their house here in Dubai that I'm meeting them. Some have still not met till today. And they invested millions of dollars because when they listen to me, they know this person knows what he's doing, right? He's too intelligent, right, to scam me. Stephanie Morgalu says, thank you for the session. Please, can we know all your estates and site so we can know which one to invest? Absolutely, Stephanie. Because time has gone, that's why I'm not taking time to show all my estates. So I've given you the number. Contact that number, +234 818 0000 He will show you all our options, but tell him your budget and he'll show you all the options. Tell him whether you want Dubai, whether you want Nigeria, whether you want US or UK, but state your budget so he knows which one is helping you with. Osa Sere Osifo, thank you so much. I've learned so much. How much? I'm interested. The land size. Osifo, call Joshua. He will help you with the Ikorodu property or Ibejileki property or Abuja property or Asaba or anywhere else. Can your land be bought in installments? Yes, it can, but the major bulk of the money has to be dropped. Angala Efeanga says, thank you so much for this masterclass. I like to get into property, low risk, as I do not have the capital. The moment I have small business selling and antique jewelries. Does your mentorship program cover all types of business? Well, if I have started my business with $10 and I've grown it to hundreds of millions of dollars in real estate assets, right? You should know that the same principle that can sell expensive products, right? We sell cheaper products better. It's just common sense. So my mentorship is for anything you want. As far as it's about business, it's about entrepreneurship, it's about investment. I take my time and give you my best of advice. Are you willing to host any protege in your Dubai space apart from your birthday time? You must be top-notch investor to visit. Yes, I'm willing to host if you have joined my coaching program. Absolutely. I will gladly give you time. If not, my staff are there in Dubai to attend to you. No problem. But of course, if I'm in town, you want to say hello, and I'm in the office, I will gladly say hello. We'll take pictures. But you won't start a coaching class without payment. Ayobami, thank you for the session. I always get value. Do you have the information about the land and property on the website? Come on, Ayobami. I just told you. Visit the website. Call 234-818-00000618. I rest my case. The wonderful Tochi is here to give us updates about the Stephen Akintayo grants for entrepreneurs. Please go ahead, Tochi.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, sir, for the amazing session. It was really mind-blowing. Okay, so I'll go straight to the point.
When you are done with the update on the Stephen Akintayo University, you can do a recap as well on how they can sign up for the various coaching as well.
Okay, sir. Okay, so the Stephen Akintayo Foundation is an NGO, the charity arm of GTEx Holdings, and currently we are give grants in sectors. Okay, for the agriculture last week, we have the health sector, the energy sector, and as time goes on, we're going to review all. So we started with the agriculture sector last week, and for you to win this grant is not okay. So we have a goal to give $5 million within 5 years, this year to 2027, to over 500 entrepreneurs, right? Entrepreneurs whose businesses are technology driven and the United Nations SDG goal driven. And when you apply, okay, you'll be required to take an investment readiness test. You'll be required to submit business, required to make your business plan, and take some other questions. Okay, your business has to be registered and all that. So if you're into the health sector or the energy sector or any other sector, as we're going to unveil sooner, right, ensure your business is registered. Right? And we are going to shortlist the top 50 people. Okay, for the agricultural grants, we had over 1,140 applicants, right? And out of these 1,140 applicants, just 529 people passed the investment readiness test. Now, while we're taking this test, we want to be sure that your business is investment ready, right? That investors can invest in your business. We want to be sure that you are yielding profits in your business, okay? And then out of these 529, just 411 people had their business registered, okay? Now, this is an opportunity Dr. Stephen is giving out to help young businesses scale, okay? With the top 50 that we got from agricultural grants, just hold on. When I'm done, I'm going to attend to all questions, right? So the top 50 are going to gain a 1 month access to Stephen Akintayo, then are going to have a pitch before judges. So we're going to bring judges in the agricultural sector, and they are going to pitch their business before these judges, and then the judges will select the winner, right? So it's not in our hands to select the winner, but in the hands of the judges, okay? So if you are among the top 10, I would advise you to prepare your pitch, make another video, right, stating why you want to win this grant and what you do with the money. Okay, it's $5,000 is a lot of money, right? So you have to be prepared. Okay, and then there'll be just one winner. So subsequently, from next month, February, we'll have the health sector grants come up, and then it goes on like that till we finish the 12 sectors. Okay, so you're saying how long does a 5 million investment deal last? Okay, it's a grant. Like I said, the 5 million is for 5 years. That will be given to 553 entrepreneurs. But one person would win the grant each year. Sorry, 24 persons will win the grant each year. So every month, while giving one person, every month, one person, every month, one person, $5,000. Okay. Do you have another question? Okay, for the land in Ikorodu, Victoria, contact the number that was dropped earlier. Okay, I'm going to send the number again. Contact Joshua on this number and he'll give you all the details. And yes, 5 million naira goes. Okay, so I want to believe we understand the Stephen Akintayo Foundation grants. You need an investment in Poland, please contact the number. Okay, contact the number, please.
Yeah, I think your breakdown is quite wrong. We are giving 2 people per month, right? There's 2 people winning $5,000 per month, right? Making 24 for this year. Next year is 4 persons per month, making 48. The year after is 120, right? Like that. And the total is 1,000, not five something. Is 1,000 in total in 5 years that will be winning it. So we even did the breakdown here.
Oh.
You know, in this flyer.
Okay.
That's why I wish Deborah is here. So 2023, 24 recipient, that's 2 per month. 2024, 48 recipient, 4 per month. 2025, 120 recipient. Okay, that is 10 per month. 2026, 250 recipients, that's 20 per month, I think. And then 2027 will be the highest, which is 558, making a total of 1,000 recipients in 5 years, winning $5,000 each, right? So to apply, I thought you would share your screen to go to the website, show them how they could apply on the website. Please do that.
Okay, so let me share my screen now. Okay, so the website is www.StephenAkintayoFoundation. Foundation.org.
So Chief, the site is not loading. What's going on?
My network connection is poor, so the host is going to share it from his screen.
All right, so stop sharing. Let me share now.
Yes. You can go ahead, Ezekiel.
I shared it.
Okay, so you have to keep scrolling. Okay, no. Go up a little. You see this blue button. Okay, so this is where you have to apply. Click on the link to apply. Okay, so to register, you have to fill in these details. You have to fill in your first name, your last name, your email address, your phone number, your Facebook handle, that's your business page. Then this is the name of your business. And you have to fill in, then you're asking, is your business registered under the applicable laws of the country, that's CAC? Okay, you have to say yes or no. And then you have to select the grant you're applying for, right? So these are all the grants we're giving throughout these 5 years. Okay, so I think, can you just enter some details so that they can see the progression? Okay. Okay, so click to continue. So you're going to be asked, what is the nature of your business? Okay, let's proceed. Can say consulting, anything. Consulting, you can put consulting or health. What industry is your business? So that's education. Is there education? Okay, so you're going to pick what is applicable to your business. Is your business registered? That's CAC. Do you have CAC registration? Tick either yes or no. Then you have to select the grant you're applying for. So you're being asked, are you the founder of the business? So if you are the founder, you say yes. If not, you indicate no. And then we know some businesses have partnership models. So maybe you have 1 or 2 founders, and then you indicate how many founders you have, 2, 3, 4, or just 1, you indicate. What country is your company headquartered? You put a country, because this grant is not only applicable to Nigerians, right? It's Nigeria and sub-Saharan Africa. So we have applications from different parts of Africa. And then your start dates, when you founded your business or when you started your business. Okay, so what stage is your business? How many years have you been in operation? You think as it's applicable to you. Has your business received any funding to date? Have you gotten any grant from any other organization since inception till now? Yes or no? All right. In US dollars, how much has your business received in terms of grants now, right? You indicate. If you've not received any one, you indicate as well. Okay, so you're being asked, where did the funding come from? There are different organizations that give out grants, so you have to indicate where you got your grant from. And if you've not said, say no as well. Okay, so how much do you intend raising? How do you intend raising more funds for your business? Okay, what are the plans you have? I want to know, how do you want to raise funds for your business? Okay, do you want to take loans? Do you want to get more grants, or you want to get investors? Indicate, let's know. Have you generated revenue yet? Yes or no? Okay. All right, so if you have generated revenue, how much in US dollars have you generated in your business? You indicate. If no, you can put no. Okay. And then what achievements or milestones have you hit in your business? So how many deals have you closed? How many, what have you achieved in your business since you started? We would like to know. So that's what this question is asking. If you haven't achieved anything, if your business is still starting, you can indicate as well. Okay, so who are your main competitors in your field? You should know those who are your competitors, right? And would like you to state them. So you're into consulting, right? So who are your competitors in consulting? We have different consulting firms. You state them. Okay. Okay. So what are your key advantages over your competitors, right? Okay, what are your key advantages over the competition? What's your unique selling point? What's making you different from your competitors? Would like to know. Okay. So excluding founders, how many people do you have on your team? How many workers do you have, right? If you're the only person, you indicate just one or just you. So it's important that when answering these questions, we'd like you to be as honest as possible, okay? And then what makes your team special? Would like to know what makes your team special. Do you have a young workforce? Do you employ only women? Do you have a team of just women, or you have a team of just men? What's the unique points, the unique thing in your business? Okay. Energy, okay. Okay, next question. Does your team still own 100% of the business? Okay. Or are you the one owning 100%. Okay, so where do you see your business in 5 years? What's your goal? What's your vision? What's the projection in 5 years? Would like to know. Okay, now tell us about other ideas your team is currently working on. So probably you have, so would like to know what idea progress. Is that all? Hello, Ezekiel, are you there? Is that all?
Yes. This is the last one. This provides
the last one. Okay, then we'd like you to provide supporting document, which can be your business plan, okay, your business idea, your business, your BS, okay, or financial projections. You can just attach any image. I just want them to see the progression and not have any glitch when filling out the form. Okay. Okay, so here you're to make a minute video pitch. Most persons did not get this part. Okay, pitch your business as though you're pitching to investors. Don't just make it casual, right? Be prepared. Okay, pitch your business like you are pitching to investors. It's $5,000. It's not 5,000 naira. So it's a lot of money that requires your preparation. Okay, just 1 minute. Summarize your business, your goals, your vision, your mission. Summarize it in 1 minute and let it be presentable, please.
I don't know if I can come in here, Ms. Toshi.
Okay.
All right. The area where most applicants had issues were in the areas of following instructions.
Okay.
When pitching a video, you have to make sure that particular video is not too large. As you can see here, we have capacity, the size limits. It's saying here that the size limit should be 10 MB. Should be 10 MB. Some of us, what we do most of the time is that we do a 1 minute pitch video that exceeds this particular limits. Some did 1 gigabyte, some did 100 megabytes, whereas the instruction says 10 MB. So please, let's take this into account. Let's put it into account when making our 1 minute pitch video. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Please take notes. 10 MB. Okay, so would like to know how did you hear about us? Through Facebook, through a friend, through radio, television? Would like to know. Word of mouth as well. And then submit. Okay, so this is the investment readiness test, right? And you need to answer these questions. It's not showing completely. Okay. All right, so it says, please provide information on the level of investment readiness for your company or project. So activity, your business plan, do you have it? Do you have a site or have you acquired a land? What's the feasibility of your project? What's the financial model? Do you have license? Do you have permits? Do you have agreement? Do you have a detailed project design? Okay. Have you carried out an environmental and social impact assessment on your business? These things will help you. You help your chances, right, of scaling through the first stage. Okay, so submit, let's see.
You can see towards the down part here, it's saying the form was sent.
The form was sent successfully. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I believe we've seen how to go about the application, right? So when the next grant is open, we will not have issues applying for the grant. And please, if you have questions, don't fail to reach out to us, right? Reach out to us and let's help you through the application. We are committed to helping you, and we want to see as many people as possible birth their business ideas and scale through in their business. All right, so for the offers Dr. Stephen gave earlier, all right, we have the employee promo end tonight. Okay, you can still gain access to it, okay, for just $47. We have the entrepreneur promo starting next week and it's going for $97, right? Use the coupon code birthday VIP to get the discounts, and then the grand access, right, where you get all amazing benefits. You get a VIP ticket to attend the Global Wealth Festival in Dubai. If you're not in Dubai, you get a virtual ticket to attend it. You get all Dr. Stephen's books, including the soon to be launched. We're launching 3 books on 28th. Billionaire Habits for Pastors, Billionaire Habits for Entrepreneurs, and Billionaire Land Banker. You're getting all the books. Okay, you said the code is not working. It could be your network. Try again. Okay. And you're getting the recording of last year's Global Wealth Festival in Dallas, in London, and in Lagos. It's a whole package, right? Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Let me drop the link here again for you if you're just joining, right? So this first one is the one ending tonight. This one is for $47, right? And they have the entrepreneur. Does the code work for someone in Dubai? Yes, it works. It works for someone in Dubai, right? Okay, so these are the links, right? Click on it, and as soon as you register, as soon as you make your payment, you have access to all the benefits. And for further inquiries, reach out to any of these, send a WhatsApp message, and you will be attended to any of these numbers. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much for joining. I believe you gained value. I believe you learned a lot, and I believe you have taken notes. Okay, start working on all Dr. Stephen has said today. Work on your personal finances, work on your goals, work on everything you want to work on. The year is still young, and I promise you that if you can implement all that you went here today, you're going to achieve all you've set your heart to do at the end of the year. Thank you so much for joining. Till we meet again, I remain Tochi Sunny. Bye.